All right, brothers. This part two. We back, uh, and let's get right into it. Now, like I said, we left off. He was going to transfer the case, and like I say, this guy could have dismissed this case. The judge, he was like, "Well, look, I'm gonna dismiss this case. At least I suspect he could have dismissed it, threw it out. Like you filed it in the wrong area, man. I'm gonna dismiss it. Boom, refile it and file it into the right in circuit court as opposed to I guess he said district court, whatever the case may be. But let's go on.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Yep.
And now this brother right here, you see how he looking like man. And brother, and a little backstory of this brother. This brother up here to the right, what I believe it's to the right to you guys. This brother actually, according to the New York Post that I read about it, and the Daily Mail Post I read about it, just according to what they said is that he stood her up in 2020. He stood her up, so that's why she's filing a lawsuit for emotional distress. Not only that, brother, she has a history of doing this. This woman here, a frivolous, as they said in the articles, frivolous lawsuits. If I'm not mistaken, they said she has one. She had a lawsuit against AT&T, several other companies. I was like, golly, this woman here. So she has a history of doing this, man. We're not talking about one or two. We're talking about quite a few. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this woman, but, it is what it is, though. So basically, this woman has a problem, man. All right. I've heard some dude talking about this guy, he must be beta. That's why she did that. I'm like, come on, man. This woman just, if the man stood her up, that don't sound like a beta. But I'm not even going to get into all that alpha and beta stuff, man. Whatever, forget all that. But anyway, something's wrong with this woman, all right? And I saw some pictures of this woman. She's not a bad, you can't hardly really see her on this. But the pictures I've seen of her, she's not a bad looking woman. She do got that messed up wig on her head, but she's not a bad looking woman. She's not bad on the eyes. And I'm saying it to say this is that some black man, so-called black man, is probably out there willing to deal with her crap. Willing to deal with her crap, willing to enable her to act a fool. You understand what I'm saying? This brother apparently wasn't, he stood her up, and like you say, he stood her up, and he didn't see her no more for 2 years now. It's just not coming around 2022. All right, so let's continue on, man. But yeah, this woman has a problem, brothers, a serious problem. Like I say, but you can't check him, you can't do nothing like this. So this brother here, it's the only thing you can do is best to stay away from those type of people. But yet this woman, even though this brother just stood her up, is filing a lawsuit against him. And they know this is ridiculous, man. They know. They know this is ridiculous, man. But this dude here, this judge, I'm sorry, man. This judge is, in this instance, is weak. He's weak. He should have threw this out, man. But let's go on. But I just suspect, this judge, and I don't think he's a weak, I'm not going to say he's a weak man, but he's acting weak right here, man. He really is. He's acting weak. Shouts out to him for the things he achieved to be a lawyer, to be a judge. But come on, man. This just don't make no sense, man. This case is ridiculous. You know, Everybody don't have self-awareness, man. Like, that's one thing I like about Judge Mathis. He has a pretty good level of self-awareness. You understand what I'm saying? He has good self-awareness. This guy, he don't, man. And if he do, he dismiss it because he's such a stickler for the rules. Let's go on.
his costs associated with appearing because you filed it in the wrong court?
I need to see because I was not aware, since you said perjury was not on there, I was not aware that a criminal offense for intentional infliction of emotional distress was considered a criminal offense there, that it had to be
I didn't say that. That is not what I said.
Yes,
that is not what I said.
And by the way, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. But let's go on.
I said that. No, I didn't. You
yes,
said
you did.
That.
You stated
I said that. Circuit.
You stated that the criminal. You stated that emotional infliction of emotional distress is a criminal offense, and you stated that perjury is a criminal offense. But you also stated that perjury is not on the document that I placed forth before you. So criminal offense.
Woman, perjury. This woman is. And see what I'm saying? They're willing to deal with this nonsense, especially amongst a woman. I truly wonder, I'm truly suspicious, if a man came in there and was doing the same behavior, what would have had transpired? What would have transpired? You understand what I'm saying, brothers? But remember, brothers, because we have such bad behavior, not all our people, but because bad behavior is not corrected, it's usually tolerated or enabled. Majority of times amongst our people in our community, this is why things are going to get worse. And being that they get worse, and when you have people out here, brothers, with bad behaviors and constantly displaying it, all that does, brothers, is that it alienates people. You ever heard people say, like, seem like everybody's getting colder, like people don't really care, they lacking empathy and things like that. That's because that's, when you keep coming around people like that, it's hard to have empathy. It's hard to have sympathy when almost everybody you coming around is a jackass, is an asshole, is a troll. It's selfish. You see what I'm saying, brothers? It's hard to do that. It's going to become cold. And it's only going to get worse, brothers. But let's go on.
It's not in a complaint.
On there.
It's not in a complaint.
I need you to show me. I need you to show me the document which states that intentional infliction of emotional distress is indeed and in fact a criminal offense. Because that's the original offense that was placed on there.
I never said that. I never said that.
Yes, you did.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. Ma'am,
yes, you did.
Listen. I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you. I will repeat to you what I said.
I'm not either.
I said...
Yeah, brother, you shouldn't have, but you did earlier, brother. He should have, brother, like I said, I'm not an expert in law, but I'm telling you, this man should have checked that when we're done here, are we done? He should have put his foot down right then and there. It's like, you know what? You want to act a fool, cool, you know what? He should have done something to, to let her know that he's not going to deal with that. And then, brothers, you got other people in the Zoom call who are seeing this. Who knows if they like, you know what, I'm going to give this judge a piece of my... I'm feeling bad today. I'm going to message this judge because he a pushover. You understand what I'm saying? And brothers, I'm trying, everybody's different. But brother, I went to court for a traffic ticket. And the judge thought I had some gum in my mouth and he was about to light into me, brother. I'm like, no, I don't have no gum in my mouth, sir. I had to open my mouth and let him know, I was just nervous chewing I was chewing the inside of my jaw. And, man, he was about to light into me. I'm like, wow. Whew. Man, this judge here, I'm like, man. Almost every judge I ever came across, brothers, have been, was no nonsense, especially amongst every judge I ever came across was no nonsense. None. But let's go ahead, man.
that intentional. You need to be quiet while I'm talking. You need to be quiet. Can you mute her, please?
Because perjury is a criminal offense, it has to go to circuit court.
That will not make her hear you.
Intentional infliction of emotional distress.
What I said was intentional infliction of emotional distress is something that circuit court has jurisdiction over. I never characterized that as a criminal matter. It is definitely a civil claim, but it is something that can't be done in district court. Now, that's what I said to you. You are of the mistaken belief that circuit court does not hear civil matters because you said, well, I thought circuit court only did criminal. You are the one who are mistaken about the jurisdiction of circuit court because that's what you stated on the record. Unmuted.
She's been talking the entire time.
Well, I said
She's still going, man. Godly. Hey, brother. Hey, man, I wouldn't be surprised. She's still talking. Hey, can you imagine? It's been a week. She's still on the phone talking, and you don't care. And I want my documents. And what the hell? This girl. Oh, man. Man, this woman off the hook, man. Oh, brothers. Oh, my man. Let's go on.
Judge, excuse me. You don't understand how this works. Let me explain something to you about Zoom right quick.
okay.
When I muted her and now I'm asking her to unmute, if she doesn't do something on her end, she's still muted. So right now she's still muted. But I have asked her to unmute. She's not looking at the device that she's holding.
Brothers, I've done Zoom in the court thing. I've done it. You know, they call your name, unmute, woo-woo. So, she just rambling at the mouth, man. If she can't hear him, she just running off at the mouth. That's the only thing I can think of. Let's go on, man. Let's go on.
I am ordering that this go to 7th Circuit Court. Venue is to be changed because intentional infliction of emotional distress is a circuit court matter outside the jurisdiction of district court. Plaintiff shall pay the filing fees in the receiving court. And I don't know if you asked for a jury trial or not. You did not, it looks like. So there was no jury fee. No further proceedings shall be had after transfer until these costs or expenses are paid. If not paid within 56 days of the date of this order, this case shall be dismissed by the court to which it was transferred.
All right, brothers. With that being said, that's it. This guy transfers it. So now the brother, hopefully she don't pay the court costs. Hopefully they, but she's known for filing, these frivolous cases, man. And like I said, she has a lot of them, so she probably gonna pay it. So this guy's gonna find himself back in court. This woman, she just has a trail of just bad behavior, man. All type of things. I think they even said that she wrote bad checks, all type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So she's off the hook, man. But anyway, with that being said, brothers, the point I'm trying to make, and I'm going to end it with, is this. In the so-called black community, man, a lot of our bad behavior is tolerated or enabled. To me, this judge tolerated her behavior as opposed to saying, you know what, you're not going to be in here talking to me like that. You know what? Don't worry about it. You're not going to hear your case. I'm dismissing it. You're going to have to refile your case. figure it out. Boop, boop. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, you think Judge Mathis would have sit there and took that from this broad? No, he was like, oh, you know what, case dismissed, man. Boom. You redo it. You understand what I'm saying? But this guy right here, to me, I think he's just a stickler for rules. This judge, and he don't have self-awareness. His self-awareness is not that good. Ma'am, you don't understand. Ma'am, you don't understand. Not realizing this woman is disrespecting him. You know. You don't understand. You know, this guy, like I said, he's a stickler for rules. Lord Edward Stark. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, brothers. I hope you brothers got some edification out of that, man. So, man, be careful. Watch yourself, man. You know, but yeah, that's the point I want to drive home. This is the pretty much the main reason why our community is getting worse and worse. We just have so much bad behavior it's not getting corrected. And what should that be corrected at? In the homes. It's not happening. It's not happening. You know, a lot of these kids are not disciplined. Discipline is frowned upon, man. You know, like they try to make Joe Jackson out to be an animal. Man, Joe Jackson wasn't no animal. If it weren't for Joe Jackson, the Jacksons wouldn't have nothing. May he rest in peace. You understand what I'm saying? You need discipline, brothers. Everybody needs discipline. You know what I mean? Discipline is love. Especially those who are out of hand. But anyway, that's it right there, brothers. So I'm out, man. Peace.